The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see, the Stanford Cardinal taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Trojans will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes a connection. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They're going to run it. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking to throw on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Myers. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Stanford quickly to the line. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Stanford! Reeled it in and just made the house call. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
The Trojans offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And this figures to be just a tremendous matchup of big play receivers, Jesse.
And because of their skills, Reese, you're going to see all types of ways in how they use them, right? They're going to throw it to them, they'll throw screens, they'll get jet sweeps. Get these guys as many touches as you can.
Well, and the good thing is, if you're a defense, you're used to it. You see this guy in practice every day. Now you're seeing another guy that's elite. Which defense can rise to the challenge and get a few stops and maybe nullify the playmaker?
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Back to throw, it's Amatova. Got him downfield. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Caught behind the line. It's Maddox. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. They keep attacking through the air. rifles it down the middle. And he reels it in inside the 30. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one receiver in this offense in the discussion for best in the country. This guy, I think, can be that.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Never a doubt. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Pulls it in. It's Meyer. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They feed him again. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of 1st downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now they'll run the draw. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Back to throw, it's Amatova. Fires to the tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Right down the gut of the field. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Trojans. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He's looking to throw it. He's got the tight end. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Myers. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. He's looking downfield to throw. Took a shot as he threw.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's good. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. He rifles one deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third down, going up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. The first punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Going to the running game. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Amatova. Now improvising. At the 35, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
It's caught downfield. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Trojans! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Complete to start this drive.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll go to the ground. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They're getting this guy lathered up. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged on the outside, it's Meyer. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Amatova. Finds the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Trojans send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Clemens. They get him down after he makes the catch. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Got it in the middle, it's Myers. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The aerial assault continues. And they got him for the sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On second down, just keeps firing. Fires it incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the tailback. Trucks through the defender. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking for a man. It's Tamatova. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kicker. Stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Throwing right. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. This time on target. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to run for it. And the Trojans have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Gets it out fast. At the 45 on his way. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit. When you've got that kind of pedigree, you always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hill. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Hauls it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, USC! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 10 to Penn State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Stanford wants to push the pace.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Oh, picked off.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet scooper. That now his 2nd interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
This is exactly why third down is practiced every single day. Third and short, medium, third and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on third down.
Got his man. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got an open man. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Green. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw on third. Scrambling away. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Coming up, fourth down.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3-spot on the board. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clemens. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. And down he goes back at the 3.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. From the shotgun, the inside give. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Got it, looking for the 1st down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up for the 1st down. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Unloads quickly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the tight end. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
And 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. To the end zone, and is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Meyer. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal! They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Texas State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in San Marcos. They'll enjoy this one all week. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to pass on second down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Myers. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Back to the air one more time. Makes his connection. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Looking for a crease. It's Maddox. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody.